let the dust settle before you spoke. Before the truth had room to choke. I knew the words would come too late, so I didn't wait. I packed your silence into a box, labeled the things I can't unlock. I didn't need your apology to finally breathe. I learned that holding on was heavier than letting go. I forgave you first, not because you asked, but because I was tired of living in the past. I forgave you first, so I could sleep at night. You don't owe me regret, I owe myself my life. You called it time and I called it fear. We were close, but never clear. I filled in gaps you left behind, that was mine. I watched you walk without a fight, now we just choosing right. Some endings don't need closure lines, just a spine. I stopped rewriting history to make you look kind. I forgave you first before you understood that love without effort still hurts just as good. I forgave you first, and that's my truth. I didn't lose you, I found me too. Forgiveness isn't saying you were right, it's turning off the light on every what if we survive. I don't need you to carry the blame, I carried enough of the pain. This isn't mercy, it's release. I forgave you first, and I'm still standing. Not bitter, not broken, just finally landing. I forgave you first, so I can move on. Some love stories end, but the lesson lives on. I didn't stay to be remembered, I left to be free. I didn't wait for the call to come, didn't need you to say I was wrong. I saw the ending before it arrived, so I stepped aside. A rigid silence like a warning sign, heard every word you left behind. I knew the truth would take its time, but I couldn't freeze my life. I learned the hard way that love shouldn't feel like proof you survive. I forgave you first, not because you asked, but because I was tired of reliving the past. I forgave you first, so I could sleep at night. You don't owe me regret, I owe myself my life. You called it distance, I called it fear. We were close, but never clear. I feel the silence close the space with my faith. I bet my truth to keep the peace. Called it patience, called it at least. At least you stayed, at least you tried. At least I lied. I stopped rewriting history just to make you look kind. I forgave you first before you understood that love without effort still hurts just as good. I forgave you first, and that's my truth. I didn't lose you, I finally chose me too. I watched you leave without regret, like I was easy to forget. You moved on light, I stayed too long, holding what was gone. I memorized every version of you, the one I loved, the one you grew into. But none of them stayed, none of them stayed. Some goodbyes don't come with words, just clarity that hurts. I forgave you first, not to let you in, but to stop the war I was fighting within. I forgave you first, so I could sleep at night. You don't owe me regret, I owe myself about me. Forgiveness isn't saying you were right, it's turning off the light on every what if we survive. I carry the weight of what we were, you never felt it the way I did. I don't need your apology, I needed peace. I stopped hoping you look back, stop waiting for closure facts. Some endings don't circle around, they just quiet down. I held on longer than I should, but I let go when I could. I forgave you first, and I'm still standing. Not bitter, not broken, just finally landing. I forgave you first, so I could move on. Some love stories end, but the lesson lives on. I forgave you first, and I don't regret loving you fully, even after it ended. I didn't stay to be remembered, I left to be free. I forgave you first, and that was the last thing you took from me. That was brave in my hand, not brave enough instead. Unseen letters, unsay words, that's how we got hurt. Unsent letters, still unread, still louder than my voice ever was. Your jacket hanging by the door, like you might need it once more. I practice speeches in the dark, but silence played its part. If words had timing, mine came late. Unsent letters, that's the start of every broken heart. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it now. I learned your moods like a second language, read your silences line by line. I held my breath when you needed space, called it love, called it being kind. I never asked you where we were going, I didn't want to slow you down. I told myself that staying easy was how you keep someone around. I thought if I needed less, you need me more. I loved you quietly, never made a sound. I broke in places you never found. I folded myself in a smaller shape so you'd feel safe, so you'd stay. I loved you quietly, and I faded out. I cheered you on from the sidelines, smiled through the missing signs. Every time you chose yourself, I told my heart it was fine. You called me strong, called me patient, like it was something to be proud of. But I was just afraid of losing you, so I never asked for enough. I called silence peace, but it was fear. I loved you quietly,